We are from Princess Julapon Science High School, Pathum Thani, Thailand. Today we are going to present our innovation, Phosphorus Absorbent Material from Bagasse Mussel shell and fly ash. Let's see.
The problem that we will solve is wastewater from the phosphorus. Wastewater is one of the biggest problems that should be solved urgently. It's caused by the leaching of the soil into the water source and the human activities such as bathing, washing, and discharging of the industrial. So, it's made the phosphorus accumulates in the water. The phosphorus causes the eutrophication, or they say a plankton bloom. It creates a toxin in the water, especially the cyanobacteria. It also makes a loss of biodiversity for plants and animals in the water.
From the problem found that calcium have the ability to absorb phosphorus in wastewater by chemical processes. Therefore, in this research, calcium-containing raw materials such as mussel were selected for this study, as they contain up 91.77%. Mussel is very popular for eating. As a result, there are 50,000 tons of mussel shell waste in the year. Besides mussels, fly ash has a calcium content of 38.8% by mass, and it left over from the incineration processes. It is applied in combination with absorbent materials in the form of sponges formed by natural materials, such as bagasse. That is agricultural waste. If it's not being used, it will be incinerated, cause air pollution. Therefore, the organizers have created an innovation for absorbing phosphorus in water source by combining sponges from bagasse with mussel shells and fly ash. Moreover, phosphorus-containing water from the absorbent can also be used to water plants to create nutrients that help root growth and seed formation.
Let's see our processes. First of all, we will start with baking bagasse at 105 degrees Celsius. Mash it and sieve it, and then bake it for 3 hours. Bake it again. Then mash the mussel shell and also the fly ash. Then sieve both of them into a 60 merge sieve and form the block by using acrylic. And then put the bagasse powder in 18% of sodium hydroxide for 35 minutes and 35 degrees Celsius. Then filter the solution in a vacuum filter and incubate it for 1 hour at 95 degrees Celsius. And then add the 4% of sodium hydroxide, stir it, and incubate for 22 hours at 10 degrees Celsius. And then add the sodium sulfate, the mussel shell powder, the fly ash powder, and then pour them all in a block. And then add
sulfuric acid
and wet. And then bake it until the sponge dry. And from all these methods, we will get our sponge from the bagasse that contain the mussel shell and also our fly ash. Then let's see how to test our sponge. We will use the fluorescent spectrophotometer to test our sponge, and we will use the control water and the water with our sponge to test it. Now let's see how to use it. We will put our innovation in a pond that has a problem near our school, and we will wait for the suitable time that the sponge will absorb the phosphorus completely, and then we will bring it up and twist it to the tree to get the most benefits. And then we will measure the decreasing quantities of the phosphorus in water. So, thank you for listening and